What's up, folks? Hadn't been doing much recording lately, but I figured I would give y'all an update of what we got going on. So we are getting the big litter spreader ready here. It's the 3540 Titan. Don't know that. Oh yeah, we plenty of corn since I started YouTubing. So speaking of the corn, we got done with that last Friday. So started doing some trucking this week, hauling litter, hauling some corn today, been doing some spraying. So not still getting stuff done, but not in such a hurry at the moment. The little spreader's out there. I got it over here the other day. It's pretty much ready to go. Just got to kind of look over it real quick. Shouldn't be nothing too major. On the old Titan here, on the other hand, it's not quite as carefree. Seems like there's always a little something to do on this thing. As you can see, hydraulic leak over there I got to look at. Here, this here was my mistake. A bucket of hydraulic fluid or something that had been cleaned out at some point, drained out of something, was in a bucket over there, one of these buckets here. The seal was off of it. I didn't pay it no attention anyway. I dumped it in there, so had to drain that oil out. Went this morning, got oil. So anyway, the seal's out back here on this due to looks like we got a string or some rope of some sort wrapped around this thing, and let's cut the seal out. So yippee-yay. Should be a pretty simple fix though, I hope. Yeah, man, it really got down there. Big carnage on that seal. So that's that. Stuff that probably come out of the liver somewhere, come out the back, and you see the rest. So, hope to fire these machines up next week, start spreading some. It is mighty dry here. It's mighty dried in corn harvest. Start off a little wet. We actually hadn't showed none of this. Like I said, I hadn't recorded much. Pretty far behind. This is one of the main drives off of the tracks. It needs seals, so we thought it was fixing to get real wet. So we started working on the tracks, and then it quit raining. We started back planting corn. Cutting corn, and it wasn't really that wet, so yeah, we hadn't messed with this anymore. So I got to get this put back together next week, I hope. Anyway, always something to work on, but not a hard job here, just that everything is extra heavy duty and extra heavy on these tracks. Got a lawnmower over here been working on. It's nothing real heavy duty, but took that valve cover off on each side. This side had 2 bent rods, so no Comprende there. Got some parts on the way for that. But anyway, just giving y'all a little update what's been going on. Didn't film a whole lot of corn harvest. Kind of got some video at the beginning, and anyway, it was long, but we made good time this year. I was also on vacation twice during corn harvest, so one of which y'all seen down in Daytona. But anyway, not going anywhere for a while. It's deer season. Dove hunting's going on, so worked on a dove field earlier in the week. Might get some video of that Saturday morning. So we shall see. But anyhow, I'm gonna get after it here and see if I can get the seal out, and catch up with y'all later. What's up, folks? Figured I would come on here. Hold on, let me cut this up. Figured I would come on here and give y'all a little update. Show you what's going on today. Started spreading litter for wheat today. Hopefully it's gonna rain so we can plant some wheat. But anyway, that's besides the fact. This is the newest of the 2 skid steers. It's a 97-2 Kubota. Throwing a code yesterday. D-rating. So last time that happened on the old one, the fuel tank had to come out, and we sent it somewhere last time, but this go around I done it. So as you can tell, there is plenty of chicken litter in here, and that's where I took off the lines. Got some fuel in there, so I got to get in here and finish cleaning all this out. The tank, I'll go around here and show the tank just in a minute. But yeah, fun times. So we're gonna get this cleaned up so we can get the tank back in. Probably let it dry overnight, and then all I done was just took it out here and washed it out good, cleaned it out good. Alright, so here goes the tank. Not a whole lot to it. Got to also gonna finish servicing that machine when I get all this on. Of course, it'll have new fuel filters, change the oil, and it's got 1,000 hours on it now, so we're gonna go ahead and change the hydraulic filters on it. Trying to get this last little bit of water out. So if I know what I know now, them lines, your 2 lines going to your filters or your pump, goes to your filters first. I would have pulled this thing over the pit. It's just not fun laying under that thing. Just how I see it. So you either have to pull it up on, need to really put it up on blocks, or like I said, over the pit would have been the best. You could have walked right under there and took the covers off. But anyway, we're gonna get this thing back in here, get it dried up, and might show y'all some video putting it back in. We'll just see how everything goes. What's up, folks? Friday, September the 26th. Moving some spreaders back to the shop this morning. Fixing to have some rain come in. We've been begging for rain. It's pretty much been dry pretty dry since we cut weed. It got a couple inches one time right when we started cutting corn, but it really hadn't rained the amount of nothing since. Maybe a couple tenths here or there one time. But yeah, we got rain coming in today, and then Monday and Tuesday they talking about a tropical storm or hurricane coming in on the coast. So we fixing to go, and with that they talking about from 2 to 10 inches. So I reckon we fixing to go from drought to flood. But we are pretty dry, so if we do get 10 inches of rain, I don't think it's going to hurt us a whole lot. If we get any wind, the ground's not real saturated, so maybe we won't have a lot of trees down. But yeah, we're going to see. We got to go back to the shop here and change oil in the truck. We got a generator that goes on the back of a tractor. Got to get it ready. So we did get that skid steer back going yesterday. Done a full service on it while we had it in the shop. Anyway, just spread some litter, turbo tail it a little bit, and work it in the shop. Got 2 trucks on the road hauling, so nothing too exciting going on. Trying to get back into swing of things of as far as recording every day. I kind of slacked off cutting corn. It was kind of long there, and I said I was on vacation for 2 weeks that we did cut corn. So, yeah. People, a lot of people around, other farmers around starting to dig peanuts, combine peanuts. So luckily if we do get a storm, we don't really have anything in the field that's going to hurt. It might blow some beans around, but I'll be honest, the beans don't look too hot anyway, as dry as it's been. So some people are cutting beans, planting early beans. All our beans are behind wheat. So I said they kind of been missing the rain. I don't think it'll hurt beans a whole lot. A little water may help some of them planted later, finish filling on out. But we definitely need the rain. Don't know we really need a hurricane, tropical storm, but anyway, shouldn't be too bad. See, it's been pretty dry. But anyway, I'll get back with y'all. We'll keep y'all updated as to what's to go on Monday and Tuesday. What's up, folks? Out here with the litter crew today. Run the skid steer a little bit. About to finish up this field we in. Got one spreader running right now. So get done here, we heading towards Dillon County. So, oh, it's a little tedious running this skid steer here. This is the honestly the first time I run it. Any amount run that spreader a good bit, but really run the skid steer a whole lot until this last week here, run it a couple days here and there. So anyway, it's not a terrible job, I don't reckon, but can't say it's one of my favorites. Thing, Kubota skid steer, this cab's not still the best, and this real powdery stuff, it tends to get in here a little bit, but the soap and water can't clean up at the end of the day. So anyway, hop on here and give y'all a little update. I wish I had some kind of bracket or mount in here. I'd get some video of loading, but I don't have anything like that in here. So this phone definitely ain't gonna up on anything. So, anyhow, we'll holler at y'all later on. What's up, folks? We got Scout Seed out here today. Gonna fly the drone, spread some cover crop into these beans. Well, after we cut the beans, hopefully the cover crop will come up. He's also gonna spread some behind where we already finished cutting corn. So thing will hold about 110 pounds in that hopper. So hopefully we get to see it take off here soon. It's the batteries. Run the generator to charge them up. Pretty big batteries. A lot bigger than what my little drone's running. I thought this would be pretty cool to get a video put in with the rest of my stuff. I know I hadn't put none out lately, but we're definitely gonna put this on there. So hope y'all enjoy it. Like and subscribe. Just trying to get everything set up. I'm guessing they run a calibration on it there to make sure it's doing what it wants to do. But I'll come back on here when he gets this thing up there.
Or not a radish, a brassica. It's a hybrid. But that's the clovers, the bright looking colors, and the dark ones is the vetch, and that's the brassica there. That's what now?
That's what?
It's a brassica called tappet. Tappet brassica. It's a cross between a carp and a radish, but it'll bust through. It might be a game
Is that the
changer.
one that
I
makes
don't
that
know.
white, that looks like a white carrot?
That is the daikon radish.
Oh yeah, okay.
Well, Doug said the radish